not as easy being single as it was when I was younger. Because, you know, you just don't meet as many new people as you used to. You know, I mean, because what do you run into coworkers every day now. And you can't just keep dipping your pen in company ink. Or if you happen to be ink, you can't be having all the pens in the company dipping in you all the time. Because if you do that sort of thing, you kind of get the reputation as, I don't know, the company slut. And that's not very good unless it's time for a review. And so you don't want that. So what's your other options? Well, you know, I'm still young enough that I can go to a club and meet someone there. But really, does that ever work out well? I mean, you know, that little Cinderella story never, ever happens the way that you think it will. Because you wake up at the crack of noon the next day. Cinderella has turned into the pumpkin. And Prince Charming is at work. So what do you do? What do you do when you come up? I mean, what do you do? So we go to that one omnipotent being that has all the answers. The one thing that anytime that you ever have a question, you go to. I'm talking about the G word, everybody. Google. You type dating into Google, and what do you get? You get eHarmony, Match.com, Meetup.com. It's just lunch.com. It's not just lunch.com. It could be lunch.com. Singles.com, dating.com. Holy shit, there was a guy from the dating game that was a serial killer. That's actually fucking true. Go home with that. You got all those. You've got, let's see, Yahoo Personals, and it's plenty of fish if you want to meet a broke-ass person just like yourself. There's, and if you're just this close to killing yourself, there's Craigslist. So, what does that mean? That means that there are a bunch of lonely people just like yourself that are one click away. So what do? You go over your keyboard, you knock off the Cheetos, you write a little blurb about yourself. And, you know, you're in sales, so you got to make it sound especially fascinating. You got to live it up to everything that we could possibly be. I mean, you know, I go to the gym 5, 6, 8, 10 times a week. I love to skydive. You know, and obviously you're in advertising at this point, so you definitely have to accentuate your ad with pictures. And it's always going to be pictures of you, let's say, I don't know, what you're always doing. On a boat. With your shirt off. Flexing. Because that's what we do. Actually, no, you save the flexing for when you're in the bathroom mirror. Because that's what we all do. Because I gaze into the mirror seriously and flex as I take a picture. And ladies, I mean, we all know that the best pictures of you are from arm's length at an oblique angle from above right up upon you. You know why? Because it makes you look thinner and it makes your tits look bigger. It's a proven fact. So, you got your ad, but the problem is that everybody out there is equally as full of shit as you are. So, you know, because you're reading this and you're sitting there going, oh, she's an astrophysicist. I did a book report on Galileo when I was in the 9th grade, and she's got big tits. Perfect. So, you know, and that's the problem. You know, because you're making all of these determinations without ever actually meeting the other person. So what we have done is combine, what we have done basically, what is Match.com? But Facebook. But instead of all your friends being on there, it's people that you don't know. And they're lonely and horny. We've taken social networking and brought it to our dating lives. We're dating in the virtual world. So what you're doing is combining your mating and the World of Warcraft.
So what's the solution? If this isn't going to work, what's the solution? Well, what you have to do is walk away from this entire experiment and take that computer and use it for what it was meant for, what it was designed for, what the people back at IBM, or wherever they bought the main computers, what they had in mind. Downloading copious amounts of pornography and stay at home and don't even fucking bother. Anyway, that's it for me.